Welcome back to Insight. We're at Indiana Physical Therapy talking to Lori about ways to keep our hands healthy, safe. All these things apply?
Yes, absolutely. So in our homes, the kitchen is one of the most dangerous rooms in the house for our hands. So today I wanted to show some safety tips for keeping your hands safe. Two main things: injury prevention is key, and joint protection. So we get these joints for all our life. We have to treat them well. One of the main philosophies is, instead of using the small joints in your fingers to open items, you use the larger joints in your hands or upper body when you can. For example, if you have a filled pot of spaghetti noodles that you are trying to take to the sink to dump out, you're definitely not going to do a one-handed pot carry. You're going to get a hot pad, use two hands, use larger joints. Another example, carrying grocery sacks. So often we carry them in our hands.
Because that way I can make one trip.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So instead, use the larger joints like your elbows, slide that sack on up, free your hands, and then that protects your fingers for longer. So yeah, and then actually in the kitchen there are products made, adaptive equipment products, that will open jars easier for you. For example, grip assists like this one, you would squeeze and turn to open rather than cranking on your fingers or whacking it on your hand or on the counter. This little guy is helpful for opening soup containers, just a little loop rather than hurting your finger to pull in. Then we think about knives in the kitchen and safety with cutting. Actually, they make some nice finger guard products that when you're cutting a vegetable or a fruit, you can actually slide this on your opposite hand so you're completely guarded when you go to slice.
Clever.
As well as, no one likes to cut an onion or touch it, so this is another way to safely hold the item while you're slicing. And I know that I enjoy an apple for a snack, and no way are you going to hold it like this and slice it, right?
Yeah, no.
Right, no. We wouldn't want a lacerated tendon. So this little device is made where you can use the larger joints of your hands and lock in your elbows and just push down. And that's no stress on your fingers, no risk of cut.
I think apple consumption at my house went up 1,000,000 times after we got one of those. But where do we get some of this other stuff? I've never seen that at the store.
Yeah, so actually all these items here I found on Amazon. And I entered in the search engine, hand safety, safety in the kitchen, grip assist items, cutting safety, and these items came up, and they're really pretty inexpensive.
Now here, when we were at Indiana Physical Therapy, I saw, was it the hand cave that you're hanging out in?
Yes.
So what are you doing back there? Because obviously people do hurt themselves and need help.
Yeah. So back in the hand cave, that's where we have our occupational therapy and hand therapy patients back there. And I'm a certified hand therapist, and so we tend to get a lot of post-op referrals, injuries. Countless things occur to the hands, from overuse to work injury to accident and falls, broken bones. So we're back there rehabbing people back to life, to live independently, being able to dress themselves, return to their job, those kinds of activities. Important for occupational therapy.
Yeah, and so with direct access, if people start feeling the pain or they obviously hurt themselves in the kitchen, you guys, they can come see you first.
Yeah. Actually, in the state of Indiana, occupational therapy does need a doctor's referral to start the process. So a doctor's prescription for an OT evaluation and treatment, and then that would start the ball rolling.
Good to know. If you'd like to find out more, indianapt.com. We'll be right back on Insight.